What's going on, everybody? EDC with JRD here, and we're going to go over what's come to my door this week. Now, a lot of you will notice we have two Ganzo boxes on here. These two are going to be for the giveaway when we hit 100 subs. You guys will get your choice of one or the other. So let's dive into these two and give you an overview of what they are. Let's see, the first one we have is a model FB7 carbon fiber, the CF. I really like what Ganzo has been doing, upgrading from the old Ganzo to the new Firebird logo and the line. It's just absolutely stunning blades have been coming out for the price. I mean, you're talking what? This one was $21? You can't buy a Kershaw that will hold up compared to this for that price. So let's get into this. Absolutely gorgeous blade. First off, you have blue anodized hardware, stainless. The G-lock, or as we all know as the Axis lock, but done by Ganzo instead of Benchmade. Nice lanyard hole. Nice, beautiful carbon fiber. G10 back spacer. A little bit of jimping up here and back here. Again, anodized hardware. Of course, you can see right there. Let's get it focused. 440C, made by Ganzo. I'm a big fan of 440C over HCR13. I just feel it holds a better edge. I feel like, of course, rust resistance is definitely something to keep in mind. But right here, this is a new improvement. Hidden screw right down in the end there. Deep carry pocket clip by Ganzo. I absolutely love it. So let's flip this bad boy open. Titanium coated blade. Nice. I would tend to say this is an original design by Ganzo. You got a nice thumb ramp up there with a little bit of jimping. Let's get the tape measure out. Oh, reach over here. Let's see what we got. We have a 3.5 inch blade. Nice belly. Overall, we're looking at just about 8 inches, 8 1/8, 8 1/16 in that range. Absolutely perfect size for your everyday carry. And what really got me is, I mean, look at this. This is brand new out of the box. I didn't oil it. I didn't do anything. Lock needs a little bit of break-in. It's a little stiff, but look at this. Absolutely, like, it flies open so far. I mean, it bounces back. Absolutely drop-free. Bearings down in there. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get the flashlight. We're not going to be able to see any bearings, but obviously you don't see any washers in there, do you? Absolutely stepping up their game. Let's look down in here. Let's see. Up there it is. Skeletonized liners. Absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it, Ganzo. Good job. Now this will be available for giveaway. Now let's go on to this one. What is this one? I saw this one and I was like, I want to check this bad boy out. I like green. F7611-GR. My guess is GR for green. Let's get in here without trying to tear the box up. I got massive hands. I don't want to tear anything up. Let's see. Open this one up. I love this one. This is just more my style. Got the green G10. Look at that blade. Nice belly. Nice thick blade. It's not the chopper. I really like to get my hands on one of those, but they're sold out pretty much everywhere in the US, and I hate waiting 4 weeks to get one. And got a nice thumb ramp, of course. G-lock again. G10. Nice cutout here. Look nice, not too grippy. Like, I've had some G10s that'll tear your hand up. It's smooth, but it's got some grip. Got some jimping on the back, green back spacer all the way around. Now, here's come where I wish they would change. Deep carry clip would have been nice. This is a massive clip. I mean, it's over half the blade. But, you know, hey, beggars can't be choosers. $19, power cutlery, shipped to my door in 3 days. Blue anodized hardware. Let's get back up on the blade. Oh, it got fingerprints all over it. Can we get it to see? Let's wipe it clean real quick. Let's see, can we focus? 440C. Of course, everybody knows 440C is what Ganzo pretty much uses on almost everything. I think actually everything. Perfect little blade. Now these I picked up for a couple buddies of mine. I don't even know, they don't even have model numbers on them. They're just a Schrade knife. These are actually Christmas presents for a couple friends of mine. If they're watching, they're gonna see ahead of time. They know who they are. Let's see, we got a nice Schrade. Nice injected molded handle. Not a big serration fan, but those aren't overly aggressive and are not too much of the blade. Look at that. Jimping. I do know these are 8CR MOV13. Decent steel, especially for the price. Only problem is tip down only. No reversible pocket clip, no tip up, liner lock. And let's check this one out too. Let's try this end. It might serve me a little better. Yes, it does. Oh, this one's got a flipper. Let's see. Can we get it without putting any wrist in it? No. Let's try this one. Just push. Almost got it with just a straight push. Look at that. Nice little Schrade. Again, a little bit of serrations. Flipper tab, but also thumb studs. Injection handle. 8CR MOV13 again. Same thing with the pocket clip. Only tip down. Liner lock. Let's see. How does it flip? It flicks a little better than it flips. Maybe it just needs broken in. Maybe a little bit of oil. And a little bit of wrist action gets it. Absolutely killer knives. I believe there was 3 or 4 in a pack. I got a couple more I already gave away to family. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's get back to these Schrades. I've been fighting the cold. I had to get some water. Let's go ahead and do some measurements on these, on the Schrades. 3 1/4, maybe 3 and oh man, it's kind of hard to see. Let's get that up there. Yeah, right about 3 1/4. Overall, 7 3/4, maybe a hair heavy. Let's put that down. Let's try this one. That one flips a little bit better open. It flicks open nice. Let's see, 3 1/4, about the same thing, and 3 5/8 again. And I don't believe I did the Ganzo. I know I did the first one. Let's get in here. Nice belly on this blade. It's just gorgeous. Let's get that back up here. 3 3/8, and an overall of just about, yeah, pretty much right on 8 inches. So, absolutely killer blades, especially for the price. I mean, these two, 20 bucks a piece. I don't know what those were. I picked those up about a week and a half ago. I don't remember. I know they weren't terribly expensive. But let's move to something. I picked up this little guy right here. If you go watching my Instagram, I carried this all day today. I got it in yesterday. I got it in from Love Them Knives. If you have not seen Love Them Knives, you need to go check them out. He sent me a little tool for the pivot. All right, look at this. Right here, let's get this focused. Nice, beautiful. Man, no wrist action, great action, super sharp. Got myself. I was closing it and I had a coughing fit and very tiny neck, no big deal. But let's get into this thing. Absolutely gorgeous blade. I absolutely love this thing. It's a Sinkovich Divine. I believe Y-Start is the one that manufactures it, but it gets put on DHgate, AliExpress. I think about 90 bucks, depending on which one. And I think there's up to 4 colors now, but this is what they call the blue. Look at that right there. Nice, stamped proudly. D2 steel. One of my favorite steels to work with. Absolutely love it. So let's get in here. That's good. Right there. 3 3/4 inch blade. Overall, 8 5/8. Thickness, I know it's just over a little ½ inch. I couldn't find my calipers. I need to dig around the garage and see if I can find those. This is what I mean, you got a little jimping right there. That's actually got some traction. Pin construction there. I mean, if you take it apart, they'll just come out, but then they're milled in. Flipper. No jimping on the flipper. I'm not a big fan of jimping on a flipper. I shouldn't have to push on something that hard. Tear my finger up. Titanium milled pocket clip. Titanium milled handles. Custom hardware. And that's where that custom tool comes in. Look at this. Let's get this 1, 2, 3, just flies out of there. Man, that's beautiful. And this is my favorite part. I'm not a big fan of saying knives are work of art. There are a few that are a work of art, and this is one of them in my opinion. The Riat knives, absolutely gorgeous. Certain Kaisers and Wies, but I feel like they just repeat themselves too much. This is one I've never seen a major manufacturer really go after. I mean, the design, yes, but the holes cut through on both sides to give it that pass-through design, absolutely beautiful. This is what they like to call the blue. I call it more blurple, kind of blue in some light, purple in another. They have green, they have silver, and they have what is a real purple, and that's a lot more than that. Frame lock, absolutely beautiful knife. Let's see. Fall free, pretty much. I mean, just a tiny little shake, and it just goes. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Whoop. My hands are getting sweaty. I got the lights on overhead me. I mean, this is just nice little lanyard hole. $89, $94, depending on what color you can get. I'm not a big fan of buying knives off DHgate. This is maybe my second or third one. I got this from Love Them Knives. I'm actually considering buying a second one. This is just gorgeous. And now the Big Daddy. This is a beautiful knife. This is a huge slab of 440C from Buck and Bear Knives. Now, I know the owner of Buck and Bear Knives. I didn't know him before I met him at the store. I like some of his designs. Some of them I don't like. He knows that. And I ran into him today, and I said, hey, I'm going to be shooting a video out in the woods. And he said, why don't you take this and have some fun? Absolutely one of the coolest dudes. If you ever get a chance to get over to New Holland, Pennsylvania and meet him, totally worth it. I mean, the guy is just super nice. But yeah, 440C, I loved the fact that it's unfinished up here. The only thing that I think this one is missing, first off, look at that handle. Pin construction, a little bit of micarta up here. I wish this hole was back here for a lanyard, because this thing's going to be used for chopping, especially this weekend. Going to be going out with this and my JX5 for a video. But the handle's super comfortable. Getting up here, I wear extra large gloves. Don't have chunky fingers though, but I'm 6'4", so I got a lot of hand, and I still got plenty of room back here. And I like that sweep to keep me chopping, keep me locked in. The only thing about the blade, either extend it, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a choil, so I can get. When you want to get up there and get some work done, I would like to be able to just get up right up on the blade. And I'm going to have to modify this to make it what I like. But this thing, this is just a beautiful, beautiful piece. He makes a lot of show pieces. Some of them aren't necessarily 100% practical, but I've taken some of his blades out, done video shoots for him. If you go to buckandbear.com, buckandbearknives.com, or on their YouTube channel, I did some work for him. I've sent some blades off to Jimmy Slash, and I agree with him on especially the Tanto. I think it's a Tanto Fighter. Handle wasn't very comfortable at all. I do not work for them. I do work for them. So the owner knows that, hey, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to beat on it. I'm going to test it, and I'm going to give my honest opinion. But so far, I think this is just a really nice piece of 440. I think it's like $100. I'll have to double check it. I'm not a big fan of this sheath, but it does its job. I feel on something like this, you're going to know you got to beat the blade. It's got to get. Not a big fan of this. I might take my old Bark River JX5 sheath and use that with it. I'm not a big fan of that one, but it's better than this. But the blade, I think that's going to be very well. As long as it holds up, it's super comfortable. And we're going to have some fun with that. Let's get this out. Oh, 10-inch overall cutting of the blade. If you want to go back to the handle, it's 11 1/8. But to right here, 10 inches. overall 16 1/4. So it's not a slouch in the size department. It's definitely big. But you know, guys, I appreciate you guys checking out everything. We're going to be doing a lot of beating on, especially this blade. My JX5 will be here tomorrow. I've owned it. I love that blade. Sent it off to C2G Fab for a custom sheath, and I'm still looking forward to getting that back. Gary does some amazing work, and I'm going to go over the sheath and that blade and compare it to a lesser counterpart. Obviously, this is, you know, about $150 less than a JX5, and take them both out and beat on them and do some reviews. And then I'm going to be doing some Olight SR1 Turbo flashlight I got on Black Friday. Hasn't arrived yet. I've been talking to a couple guys on Facebook, and I just can't get an answer on where it is. So I put it in inquiry through PayPal. So we'll see how that goes. I hope to get that because I want to include that because I really love my flashlights. But of course, knives are a huge part of EDC. I'm going to talk to a couple friends of mine and try to get some guns in here soon too, because I only own my one gun, my Bursa, because I've always figured, hey, you can't carry more than one, and I really like that one. But I want to get some variety in here. If you guys have any questions on any of these blades or something you want to see, let me know. Like, subscribe, share. I'm not going to stop. I really like doing this. This is my third video. The one from yesterday was just kind of quickie with my point and shoot, just announcing we're going to do a giveaway with one of these. And who knows, I might give away both of them. We'll see. You guys have an awesome day. Bye.